Good afternoon. Glad I got a chance to spend some time with you today. I hope it'll be an encouragement to you and help you with your walk with the Lord Jesus Christ. Going through these leadership principles, we get to the fourth principle on how to be a great leader. And it's very interesting because when you get down to Nehemiah chapter 1 and you look all the way down to verse 7, and in verse 7, now verse 6, Nehemiah's praying to the Lord. And in his prayer, in verse 7, he says this, "We have dealt very corruptly against thee, and have not kept the commandments, nor the statutes, nor the judgment, which thou commandest thy servant Moses." Now, the word I want you to focus on is the word we. Now, notice what Nehemiah does. He goes to the Lord and he doesn't say, Lord, my forefathers messed up. They did this and they did this, and the nation of Israel is because they sinned. He didn't do that. He did not put the blame on somebody else. But he took ownership in the issue himself. He says, we have. I'm as guilty as they are. And he says, we haven't kept your commandments. We haven't kept your statutes. And so the principle is this. Great leaders don't blame other people for the issues or the problems. If they're part of the problem, if it's part of their issue, they take ownership in that. They take ownership. We need to realize that nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. The leaders make mistakes. They fall short because they are human. And we need to realize if we think that we're going to lead and never make a mistake, we're just deceiving ourselves. I look back and the hardest thing I've ever had to do is apologize to my children. Now that's hard to do. Is when I failed as a parent and I had to go tell my children, hey, I made a mistake, I'm wrong, I'm sorry. It's not easy to do that. But if you're going to be a great leader in your home, in the church, in the world, you're going to have to take ownership when things fall apart. Great leaders don't blame everybody else, but they take ownership. And just like Nehemiah, he says, we failed. He included himself. Great leaders do not sit down and blame everybody else for what's gone wrong. They take leadership and they take ownership. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on Monday.